Are you always worrying about your sales because your competitors offer lower prices? Have you been trying to figure out how to price your products? Do you think that reducing your price will attract more customers and increase your sales? If so, you are in the right place because in this video entitled How to Compute for the Price of Your Products, you'll learn how to do the numbers that will help you be more confident with your product pricing. You will learn how to have more sales without selling your products at a low price. Win more loyal customers who are willing to pay more because they find value in your product. Now, for you to remember today's lesson better, let's talk about Cora who sells homemade longganisa. Cora's a young widow who has 3 kids to raise, ages 14, 12, and 9. Now, here's a quick backstory. When Cora's husband died, he left them with some money, a part of which she later used for her capital. And even though Cora earns her keep as a private tutor, she knows that it won't be enough. Cora loves making longanisa for her family. Now, this recipe was handed down to her by her mother. When parents of her tutees tasted her longanisa, it became an instant hit. They would request that she make packs for them, especially her chicken garlic longanisa. Now, this gave Cora an idea. Why not turn this into a business? And so she started selling her longanisa to the moms of her tutees, and then she later expanded to more households in her area. The problem is that Cora soon realized that she sold them at a break-even price, and now she thought of increasing her price. But then she thought, how can I compete with the other sellers? She feared that she might lose her customers if she sold longanisa at a higher price. If I continue selling them at a low price, how will my business generate a profit? She thought. Torn, clueless, and stressed, Cora decided to message me. Mommy N, I'm worried that I'm only wasting my time and energy on a business that has no future. I assured her, don't be so stressed when you can do something about it. But what should I do, Mommy N? She asked. I want to earn more money and grow my business without sacrificing the quality of my products. Time and again, this is the problem of many businesses. The owners think that selling at a low price is the secret to winning more customers and increasing sales. Many years ago, I made the same mistake, and I learned a lot from that very costly mistake. So to answer Cora's question, and if you have the same problem, let me share with you that it's not about pricing low, but it's about pricing right. When you price your products the right way, you will earn the profit that will make you happy. You need to compute the markup. A markup is a percentage you add to your cost to make the profit you want. As for Cora, she has to decide what percent is a good starting point for her business to earn. Now, to compute the price, the first thing would be to do some research. When Cora heard the word research, she frowned. Yes, like Cora, you may not find research fun, but it plays a crucial role in doing it right. And it's not really that difficult. Follow these steps for you to be more confident in your product price. Step number 1, find out who your target customers are. You must be able to answer these questions. Who am I selling to? What problems do they have with the longanisas that are available out there? What can I do to solve their problem? By asking around, Cora learned that many moms are conscious of their kids' health. They wanted healthy longanisa that are not full of fat, made of white meat, and which has no artificial preservatives. So her target market is health-conscious moms. Let's go to step number 2. Look at how your competitors are doing. You should be able to answer these questions. Who are these mothers buying from now? What's good about their products? How are their products priced? Look for feedback or product reviews from customers so you will know what kind of longanisa to make. That's different from them and which are preferred by your target customers. At this point, Cora will create the product and have her customers taste them while continuously adjusting the quality based on their feedback. Step number 3, identify the direct and indirect business costs. Direct costs include raw materials, supplies, utilities, packaging, and distribution. These are also called variable costs as they change based on how many you produce and sell. Indirect costs are also called fixed costs. They remain the same regardless of how many you sell, regardless of output. Examples are your rent expense and your loan payments. Once you have identified these, you can now proceed to step number 4. Compute the price. Using Cora's products as an example, list all the ingredients and materials, including how much each of them cost. A quick disclaimer here as I give you examples. I won't be using actual figures. These numbers are only for illustration purposes, okay? For example, when Cora bought and added up the ingredients of 1 kilo of chicken longanisa, she calculated the cost to be 400 pesos. Only an example. Then, the labor is 100 pesos and the packaging is, say, 200 pesos. So her total cost is now 700 pesos. Let's say Cora wants a 40% markup. This percentage is something you'll have to decide on. There is no hard and fast rule for this. Let's compute her selling price using this formula. Total cost plus markup equals your price. First, let's compute how much her markup price would be. 700 pesos times 40% equals 280 pesos. Now, we add the total cost, which is 700 pesos, and the markup price, which is 280 pesos, and that brings us to a total of 980 pesos. Therefore, Cora should sell her longanisa for the price of 980 pesos. Now, step number 5, evaluate and adjust. The next thing you need to do is to find out if your price is acceptable to your target market. For Cora, it's the health-conscious mothers. Because this is a special kind of longanisa that only Cora makes, she can charge higher than the ordinary fat-filled, preservative-laden pork longanisa that others sell. So, you must see what works for your business to be profitable while staying in the game. Remember that the rule of thumb is to never compete on price. Business is about solving your customers' problems. It's about how your products will benefit them. So follow the 5 steps we talked about in this video and you won't worry about the others who are selling at a lower price. Cora did that, and guess what? She got more customers because they know that not only does her longanisa taste good, they also know that she is a stickler about food safety protocols in her kitchen. This is Mommy N, your Mommy Negosyo, saying, be business-minded, Pinoy!